Welcome to this X8R video demonstrating our EGR delete vehicles fitted with an anti-shudder valve. You can see here our straight-through EGR valve. Exhaust manifold blanks. Intake manifold to EGR gasket. Vacuum line blank and cooler delete blanks. You can see here an example of an intake manifold with an anti-shudder valve EGR. This works in exactly the same way as the rest of our repair kits for BMW EGRs. It's just that this one features an anti-shudder valve, so install is slightly different. This video will demonstrate those differences. We also have other videos demonstrating how to carry out this repair on the vehicle. Firstly, remove this quick-release hose from the front of the anti-shudder valve. Locate a screwdriver under this clip and lift up. You will then be able to pull this pipe out of position. Loosen off this clip and then release the pipe from the EGR cooler, or from the intake manifold to the EGR valve. There are 3 screws retaining the anti-shudder valve to the front of the EGR valve. Remove these 3 screws. Access to the bottom one can be difficult, but it can be released with a spanner. Remove the anti-shudder valve. You'll often find that all these components are coked up, so it's recommended to clean the shudder valve. This one is not in too bad a condition, but often this valve will be completely bunged up with carbon deposits. There are 4 screws retaining the EGR valve to the intake manifold. Remove these 4 screws to release the EGR valve. It is a good idea at this point to clean up the intake manifold as best you can, as there will often be heavy carbon deposits within. Using our bung, plug off the end of the vacuum line and secure the bung in position with the cable tie included. Remove the old intake manifold to EGR gasket and replace with our replacement. Fit our EGR valve. Note the orientation shown here to allow this to marry up to the anti-shudder valve. Retain this in position using our 4 stainless steel screws. We now fit the anti-shudder valve. Again, fit this as shown here. Noting the orientation. Fit this using the 3 original screws. Again, the bottom screw you will usually need to fasten with a spanner, as access is tricky. Refit the quick-release hose and push into position. Push back down on the clip to retain this. This completes this repair and stops any recirculated exhaust gases entering the intake manifold. For guidance on how to blank off the exhaust manifold end and the EGR cooler, please check out our other videos.